So we are East Coast Opinions Podcast. I'm Donna.
I'm Nick.
My co-host.
Or Nicola. Nick. However you can, yeah.
She's Nicola, Nick, whatever you want to call her. No.
I pretty much answer.
Yep, exactly. And like we said, we're here. We want to talk to Team Sham, and we have so many questions. And we're so excited to hear about their TikTok journey. So I guess we'll start with the first question, and you guys can decide how you want to answer them. Okay. So the question of the day is pretty much like, what brought you guys to TikTok, and if your thought on coming to TikTok, did you think that you guys would become influencers, or what was your beginning?
Hell no.
the beginning of it. So let's start from the beginning.
Thank you.
Amy can start first.
Okay, so I started TikTok a little while ago. I think it was last November, not doing grow lives or anything. I never thought I'd have the confidence to do them. I just started with a bit of content. I was using it to get fitness inspo because I started a weight loss journey and I started running. So it was just that really. And then I just thought one day I started watching lives, not grow lives. I didn't know anything about them then. I started just going on live and got to know a few people. And then I wanted to try and get to my 10K so I could get in the creator fund, because I just started, everyone was on about the creator reward program. I joined that because I was starting to get views on all my videos. So I was trying to build that. So I found the grow lives and I thought I could do this. I quite fancy doing this. So I just started then, and that's when I met Shannon. So I only started those in February this year.
Wow.
And then met Shannon in the March, and that's when we started. But, yeah.
We'll hear Shannon's part. Thank you so much, Lindsay. We'll hear Shannon's part of the story, and then we'll go into the whole how you met, because that's probably the most interesting part.
So mine isn't as exciting as Amy's. So basically, I was a mod on Melt Some More by King, and I needed to pin products. So I needed to get to 1,000 followers to be able to search products. And then I did that, and then I kept growing my account, and then I just ended up here. I don't know how I've ended up here. I don't know what happened. And I signed up under someone, and basically I wasn't going to do it. She kept telling me, go live, go live, go live. And I was like, no, I'm not doing it. And in the end, she bullied me that much into it. I did it. And then that was it. I just here.
So both of you kind of like just stumbled upon the whole going live thing.
Yeah. And I'm not a very confident person, so I never thought I would be here doing this because I just thought, oh my God, I just couldn't. And then I did.
And then how did it work into the whole you guys met?
I think I was just about to I'd hit my 10K. So I think we both signed up at the similar time, but we didn't know each other.
I signed up probably 3 weeks after Amy.
Yeah, under the same person. So we were in the same lives, but we didn't know each other. And then I had hit my 10K, so I thought, I'm going to do a 10K challenge. I'm going to do an ice bucket. Why not?
So basically, I then went into Amy's live because it got shared to me. And I was like, oh, she sat there in egg pajamas. She was outside, and then all of a sudden she was about to have this bucket of water thrown over her head. And then all of a sudden, her other half, Dan, just whacked an egg over her head, poured a bucket of water over, and that was it. I loved it. I stayed. Honestly, it was like...
Then I think you had messaged, hadn't you? So we both had started our rooms, and then we hadn't really, there weren't many people in at all. And then Shannon had messaged me, and then we got on really well, didn't we?
And then one day I was like, how do you fancy of doing things together?
Yeah.
And then she was like, oh my God, and we was like, okay, let's do it.
We were both nervous. Because we'd only done a few, and then because our rooms were starting to grow, it was like, wow, I can't handle this on my own. And that's how we said. So we was thinking, we came up with some crazy names.
Oh my God, you don't even want to know for putting Shannon and Amy together.
Shammy. It was like, and that's when it come Shannon and Amy for Shan.
And then we just thought we would help each other and do it together, and we've just done everything together since.
That's wonderful. That really is.
Oh, Saffron, I love that.
And then you hit your 10K then, didn't you?
Yeah, I was on live.
We tried everything, didn't we?
Yeah, so I went on live and I was so close. I think I was like 10 away. I ended my live because I said, Amy, you can have my 10K. I went in, so she got my 10K. I was panicking. I was like, no one else follow. I've got to go.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You wanted to hit it in that room, right?
Yeah, it was good. It were good vibes. I think like at that point, especially that first month, it just went from strength to strength. Like we grew and grew quick, didn't we? At that point, we was trying everything, putting ourselves out there, like giving each other confidence. So I think that was like the high, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then obviously we created Sham, and then I became a recruiter, so we decided to do that together, and then suddenly the team just grew. It was like
within like 4 weeks, we was like, what the hell?
Yeah,
It was crazy.
I think we started
So-
cheeky girls, didn't we?
When you decided to form Team Sham, what like you just said, you know what, let's form this so that we can get people to sign up under us? Or
So when we made Sham together, it was more the fact that we wanted to, like, we just didn't know. We both had started. We had no idea about TikTok. Like, obviously, we don't have any friends that do TikTok. Obviously, Melts and More Biking, they're a shop that is a different type of TikTok. So we both had no idea. We had no one. So we thought we'd support each other and be there for each other. And it just made it easier because, like, I have no confidence. Amy just didn't have any confidence in herself, even though she was doing amazing. And we just needed that support.
Yeah,
And we both was on the same level of where we was at as well, because we had both just started. So it was easy to join together, to learn together. That's
so cool, right? Small world, like you never, I mean, all of us meeting new friends and, you know, would you really think that we would be sitting here talking and having a podcast about how you two met?
Unreal when you think of it like that.
January 1st, did you think that this would be, right?
Like, Sham started in March.
Yeah.
We're in July. We're not even 6 months in yet. And to be just doing this, to be asked to do this, and the things that we've been asked to do on our journey is
Even just to go to TikTok headquarters, I'm not even joking. I still don't know how I ended up there. Don't know why I was there.
How many members do you have under Team Sham right now?
We've now got 38 people, 38
Wow.
members. They are not all under Team Sham. Well, they're under Team Sham, signed up with us, but a few of them do their own thing.
Okay.
Where Team Sham, there's about 26 of us in the actual group now who are in each other's lives every single day.
Yeah, they're the
All got
active-
Team Sham in the
active
name.
ones, yeah.
But yeah, there's 38 of us all together. They're signed under us.
And do you think
Some
that
people signed up and we don't know. They just signed up under us.
Yeah, like there's some from the US who have signed up under us.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But we
You
don't know.
don't have to, they're just using it as a way of getting onto an agency.
yeah, they just clicked on your link.
Yeah, which is amazing that they've done it through us.
So the 26 like real close ones, do you guys all live in the UK?
Yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah, because UK is still Ireland, isn't it?
Except for Larry.
Oh,
Larry's Canada.
Larry's in Canada. But
We
Larry
forgot
may as well
Sham
be-
Daddy. We'll never
He
forget
may as
him.
well be with us. I forget he's in Canada because he's on our time.
He's asleep.
Larry's our time scale.
Yeah, I forget that he sometimes in Canada too. We'll be talking in a live, and I'll be saying, I'm like, oh, I mean, yeah, Larry's in Canada because he's right, right above us. Like he does your lives, and then he comes and does ours,
I
and I
know, I
completely
forget
forget.
he's
I'm like, oh no, wait, he's above us. I'm like, Larry, and he's like, oh yes. I'm like, thank you. I forget. Larry's just all over the place. He's just
Yeah,
a worldwide
Larry's-
icon.
He's just everywhere.
He's everywhere. He
Do you
travels a
guys
lot.
think that you would have like a Team Sham, you know, a meetup?
We've spoken about it.
Yeah, I feel like everyone's had so much going on and everyone's so spread out.
Yeah.
We need to like, it's got to be something in advance, but like for everyone to go to, because like we need everyone to be able to go.
Yeah, I've got a half marathon in August.
Oh,
So
wow.
quite a few are going to come to Blackpool and see that right at the finish line, so that'd be good.
Oh, that'll
But
be
that will be
great.
an invite for everyone to come. Yeah, so there's that, and then maybe Christmas we're thinking about something.
Oh,
Yeah,
I want to
maybe
come.
not just before December, before it all gets crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
yeah.
have a question for you guys.
Sure.
So what did your significant others, what do they think about you starting TikTok and the journey where you're at now? Did they expect what, I mean, how are they? I know they're supportive of you, obviously, but what is their thoughts behind all of this?
I don't know, should I go ask him?
Dan,
Yes,
absolutely.
Ryan, we'd like to interview you, please. Answer.
Amy, you go first.
Okay. Dan is watching it now. Hey, babe. He absolutely loves it. He loves all the girls. He loves the team. He loves watching me on the live because it like brings my confidence out. So he says, we have had arguments, don't get me wrong, where it's like you're always, even when you're not on live, you're messaging or you're engaging. I'm like, I'm engaging, I'm working, what's your problem? But he is very supportive and we make it work. He knows I love doing it. So there's been times where I'm like, right, I'll stop then. Like he's going out to work all day and sometimes we're not seeing each other, and then like we sat down, spoke about it, and I explained like I've got a team now, you're trying to support everyone, and the way with TikTok, if you don't engage and stuff, that your rooms aren't going to be busy, so you have to treat it like a job because it is.
You have to put
So we've had that
everything
argument, don't get me wrong, it's not been easy at times,
in.
but now yeah, we're in a good place with it and we're pushing it, so it's really good.
Yeah, mine's pretty much exactly the same as that. It's obviously like then Ryan's at work, I'm here, I come on, he's coming in the door, I put the kids to bed. It's like you don't have that like a hi, bye. I'll see you when you're asleep.
Living it out, guys.
And obviously
Yeah,
then
it's a different.
I work in the day as well, so it's like it's just passing ships at the moment, but it's good. It's good. Especially as it's going so well.
It's a different life right now because you're not
Yeah.
used to doing this.
Because at the beginning as well, you have to put in 1,000%. You have to put in more than anything. You have to literally either put 100% in or you don't do it. Like, if you want to be able to grow and do what you want to do, you have to put everything into it because it's not something that you can go, I'm going to do it today, I'm not going to come back on for a couple of weeks and then expect to come back and everyone be there. You have to be constant.
Right, exactly. It's not like a once a week type
It's
of thing.
definitely
You have to
about
keep on it.
consistent and keep showing up.
Yeah.
Like, what you put in, you're getting out of it, and it really just proved that.
Do you guys hope to, I mean, maybe not, maybe eventually turning this into like a full-time job for you? Like, I know you guys both have jobs. I know Amy, I just found out today she's a hairdresser on the side. Didn't know that till I watched one of her videos. But do you guys, excuse me, see this as maybe potentially becoming a full-time job where it brings like, like you're working now as a hairdresser and that brings an income, but maybe, quit that I don't know if it's full-time, but let's say it is full-time and you quit that and make that like a little side thing and make this your full-time business where this is what's bringing in that income that you had when you were a hairdresser.
That's definitely the dream, yeah.
That is the dream. Okay.
Yeah,
100%.
definitely. I enjoy it. I love it, and I feel like I'm myself, which is just absolutely crazy because you're on a camera in front of loads of people. Sometimes, like you don't know how many people. Sometimes there's 8,000 people who come through your room. Shannon gets 30,000 people through a room. That's a lot of people who have seen your face. Before that, I wouldn't see that many people in a year.
Oh my god, if I was put into a room with 30,000 people, you would not see me acting like I am on screen.
See, isn't it funny?
You'd be hiding in the corner. You'd be hiding in the corner back here with me, right
I'd
there.
have run away. I'd have got a boat to somewhere else, so I would not be.
I love that side of it, that it brings that out of us. And we are just being ourselves, and people are coming in to see us. And I think like we're both different in different ways, and I think that's really good. That's a
Yeah,
good side of it.
that's so
different
special.
different personalities to bring it together. That's what Donna
Yeah.
and I was talking about the other day. She's like, I have one personality and you have a different personality, but it brings it to we bring it together and we just make it
Yeah,
work.
I'd definitely say there's that with us, isn't there?
Yeah.
I think the team would
And not
agree
just
with
that, if
that.
one of us is feeling rubbish and it's like, I can't do this or whatever, we always have got that
Oh, Mum, thank you.
constantly supporting each other, like, no, you've got this, or like Amy was having a bad time coming back. So then I'd be at the top of that screen going, you're smashing it, blah, blah, keep going. Like, it's like that. It's just little things like that make a big difference when
Yeah,
you've got someone
Yeah.
doing it. Because if we hadn't have done a team, we wouldn't have had that. We would have been literally probably have given up.
Well, you probably would just be double guessing yourself. What should I do? Should I stay? Should I go? This is dumb. I don't know what to do. But I definitely, like, if I didn't have Nick to talk things over with,
I definitely think that if like it was just me, it wouldn't have gone this far.
No, I wouldn't have. And then obviously in this whole thing, we've got Rach and Joe, and they're like referees in the middle. There's been times where me and Amy have had little like, no, no. And they're like, well, actually, girls, actually,
Yeah,
I think you should do this. And we're like, okay, it's fine now.
they like help manage the team now as well, which
They
is
do.
really good.
I mean, it's the greatest thing when you can bounce an idea off of someone because, definitely millions of times we have called each other and be like, I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. And there's so many times when we could have literally walked away from this. And we're like, nope, we're not doing it. Nope, we're not doing it.
Yeah, especially as you put in a lot as well. And people don't see that behind the scenes between like you and Nick with everything, like
Yeah.
with your accounts and stuff. Like people don't see anything like that.
Yeah. All the phone calls, all the late nights.
The constant, like everything is constant. Like your whole life does end up being put to the side for a bit because of it.
Oh, it's like little things like what you notice at home as well, like things you get behind on with the house, and you feel like you're sat on your phone all day, and then you get mum guilt for like if you've stayed in and not gone out because you're trying to catch up. So all little things like that where you have to just keep telling each other like you're doing it for us, we're doing it for our families.
Yeah.
The hours we put in, the more we're going to get out of it, and we really both want this. It is both of our dreams, and to have that, to want the same thing, I think really helps us keep focused and motivate each other.
And I think as well at this point we have put 110% into it. Like you generally can't give up. Like there's been days where we're like, well, that's it, I'm done. But because we put so much into it, we just can't. We can't just go, we're not doing it now because we've got a whole team behind us now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
one
Just stop.
with us, and
We have to be strong for the team as well. Like
Yeah, and this,
they get their
sometimes you guys you talk it out, and you have an amazing team. Like Joe's in here laughing now. She's like, yeah, she was laughing at the part where you guys said that they're like little referees. And you
they
can
are.
always go up
They
to Joe and Rach.
literally,
She'd be
without
like,
them,
I'm tired. I'm just tired. I can't do it today. And they'll probably come back and say, take the day off, take a weekend off, because sometimes you need that. Amy went away on vacation, for 2 weeks, and or I think it was 2 weeks about that. She needed that little mini vacay, and that's just sometimes what you need. You just need that to refresh, and then you come
yeah,
back,
definitely.
you come back better than ever.
Yeah, definitely.
oh, thank you.
And I will say that to all the team as well. If you feel like you're getting to a point where you're not being 100% on your lives, take that break. Like you can always come back. It might be a little bit disheartening when you do come back, but you built it up once before. You've now got you're at more of an advantage because you've got a team behind you to help build that back up with you. We'll always be there to support. So you really
It might
get to
take
look
me
after
about
yourself
10
in this as
business
well.
days to reply, but I will
No, not you.
Not 5 to 7 business days. Never.
that's why I teamed up with Amy because she's good at messaging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Amy.
Yes, I will. I will.
am.
I will say that. I will say that Amy's good at messaging.
I did
I'm
say
still
that.
I'm still on red on Shannon, but no response. But that's okay.
It's all good.
Shannon's the fun one. I'm the boss
I'm the
lady.
one.
apparently.
Yeah. Amy's the one that's really good at talking to everyone. She's like the mum, and then I'm like the I don't know.
Sister.
You're the fun. You're the fun
I'm the
fun
wild.
aunt.
I'm the wild
Thank you,
card in
everyone.
the evenings.
You're the fun auntie.
Sharing, please.
Too funny.
So I have a question for you. When you were here on TikTok, and then you always see like the little, battles coming up and this and that, and you saw the it come through and it says Road to TikTok headquarters. Talk to us about that journey. And, you're like, I know, Shannon, you talked about always just do it, even if you don't think you're going to make it.
Yep.
I know you did it just because you always say it helps get you pushed out there. So let's talk about that journey of going to the headquarters.
Never doing it again. Honestly, I've never felt stressed like it.
Book a holiday after it.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
Honestly,
thing. Like,
go and book a massage after doing a big competition like that, because me and Amy was not prepared for, like, it was so good. Like, it was fun. We all come together. The team was amazing. But the higher up you get, the more people get jealous. And that's what really,
competitiveness. We just didn't. I wasn't even in that campaign because I was like, no, it's not my time.
We wasn't doing it.
But my manager from GQ messaged and messaged and messaged until I got into it, and then the push for it, and the team was just absolutely incredible.
It was crazy. I wasn't even doing it, but because I'd had, like, all of a sudden my lives had took off.
Thanks, Mum.
So, like, I had such a good week just doing my normal lives. I didn't even push it. I just did normal lives, and I was up there. It was crazy. Like, so you had to, like, your team had put you down.
When everyone's pushing you as well, and
when you see you're in the top 3 or 4, you're like, oh my god, how have I got there?
there was so much friction between me and Shannon as well, because
we was on at the same time.
we were on at the same time. We've got the same team. Yeah, like we do have different people and stuff, but on the leaderboard being together, it was just hard. It was hard.
Never
I
doing
can
it.
only imagine.
So Shannon, I know that you kind of talked behind the scenes when you were in, I know you were in the top 6, and then Amy was, I think, in 11. She was below you, obviously. I know it was your guys' goal to get you both to go to headquarters. What was that conversation like with Team Sham behind the scenes and being sneaky to like come in for her final battle and just like move her from like 11 to like number 3? Because that was a pretty cool
come
battle.
out of nowhere as
What
well.
was
She
that?
was like, I'm never going to do it. I was like, Amy, you've got your battle. But trust me, don't ever go for a campaign and think, I'm not going to put a battle in. I'm putting my battle
I
in.
didn't book that battle for the campaign. That was
she
just
didn't.
my
She
battle
had-
when
yeah,
it was
she had
planned.
it in. She
Your
had that
regular
booked in,
battle.
and thank God she did. Otherwise, that was crazy.
Yeah.
That battle was insane.
It's making me
So
feel.
what was that
hot.
final battle like, Amy?
That battle
I know you were
was...
nervous because I was watching you, and you literally looked like you were going to cry
I
and throw
don't
up all at
cope
the
with
same time.
battles.
Yeah.
My last battle before that, I've only done 3 battles. My first one, the person didn't turn up. It was a random one. My second one, I cried the whole way through. And then that third one, I had the extra pressure of HQ as well, but I don't know, when I was going up against Mr. England, I was like, oh my goodness, his numbers, his following is huge. He's like well known outside of TikTok as well. I was like, it was more just going up against him as well, because I don't know, it was just it was a lot that. And I really didn't go into that battle feeling confident at all. I was not confident. I really didn't think we'd win.
And I think the problem is Amy didn't know what we had sorted out in the background.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, if she knew that, I think she would have been
3
fine.
times.
But I think because we'd all tried to sort it so we would team together to support her, she didn't know that. And then
No, thanks, guys.
it just, like, if she knew, she wouldn't have been nervous, but also at the same time, it's nice to surprise her.
That week,
Yeah.
it broke me.
That was amazing. The whole thing was amazing.
That release, I don't know if you saw my face at the end of that battle.
She gets the
When
uni
his
and she's
score
really
just
happy about
revealed,
it.
and I was like,
It's literally, she was so like, she was more happy about the fact she won at the point of, like, she had a uni at the end and she won, but she was so focused on winning. It was that release in her face. It was the best thing to ever see. Like, it was crazy.
yeah, honestly, Team Sham, all my team just come through for that. It was absolutely just incredible.
So tell us. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say that you guys absolutely have an amazing time. I know that Donna and I are not part of Team Sham because we had signed up under somebody else, but I just want to say that you guys absolutely have an amazing team, and I
Yeah.
absolutely love all of them. They're in here popping in and out right now. Oh, I got
They're
a
coming between
potato.
us all, I think.
Yep.
Andy,
Yeah.
Yep.
thank you.
Everybody's coming
Mum,
in,
thank
coming
you.
around. If there's anybody that doesn't follow us that are in Shannon and Amy's and you want to pop over and just give us a follow, we'd appreciate it.
Yeah, please
Or
do,
East Coast
guys.
Opinions
And
or
you could
Brick
go
Girl.
into each and share it as well.
Yeah, so we're
Yep.
just everyone who is new here. We're doing a
Thank
podcast
you.
with East Coast, so you can all get to know me and Amy better and see where we've been through our journey and everything else.
That was cute, Rachel. It was adorable. Sorry, Rachel gave me the little Paris a potato.
Aw.
It was so cute. I am writing down questions, so if you guys have questions
Yeah, I have a
for
question.
them,
So I
come
have
over
one
here to
here.
me, and I am literally writing them down.
So yes, if you have questions, go over to Brick Girl. She'll see them in the chat and she'll be able to write them down. So Nick talked about TikTok headquarters. So tell us about it. Tell us what you did. How did it work? What did they want you to
I'm
do?
just
Like,
going
what
to
did you
start by
win?
saying that we was the most awkwardest people I've ever met in my life. We've never been so quiet in our life.
Oh,
Honestly, we was the whole way. We was in the taxi on the way there, going.
I'm not speaking really.
We was like literally every other 5 minutes. It was like, what are we doing? How are we here? Like,
We were a little bit like we got in the Uber from Joanna's, didn't we? And then went into London. That was an hour and a half, was it, that journey? And we was like, it wasn't awkward, but it was a bit like, what the hell are we doing?
What are we doing?
Went into London and we was like, God, we need a Red Bull, we need some food. Do I feel sick? Do I need to do my makeup?
And
So
it
we
was
found a little pub.
roasting hot, which didn't help either.
Yeah, 33 degrees, wasn't it? And then, so we found this little pub. We went and got a drink and just some nibbles. We got onion rings and some potato things. And we started like eating them. We couldn't even finish them because we just felt sick. We went down to the toilet, touched up our makeup, went trotting over to TikTok.
And then we saw some of the other girls and we hid around and we was like, should we just run down
The first people we see was Laura from LAN, and she was the one who signed us both up. So who we were with before. So like to us, like we both felt a little bit starstruck kind of thing because it's someone you've been watching on TikTok. What made you start to your lives?
So we hid behind the train station and went, should we just go back on the
train?
we hid and we had to breathe as well. It was crazy.
Yeah, and then we went in and just kept seeing each other. We had our managers like who we talked to over Discord who were like pushing us for campaigns and everything. And all of them were like, oh hi, and it was Tesh, and I was like, Tesh, can I have a picture?
It was honestly crazy. We just, I just,
good, yeah.
everyone was networking, and I felt so awkward. I was so like, what?
You froze a little bit, didn't you?
I did. Amy was like getting involved, and I was like,
she just sat down. I was like,
I sat down.
I went and like sat next to her on this tiny little stool. I was like, maybe I should just get my own chair. We look a bit awkward.
Honestly, we were so awkward.
Well, Joanna says when she first met you girls, she says she felt exactly the same way. She was starstruck when she met you both.
Aww.
I remember Joanna was the first one I ever met.
When whilst we were at TikTok HQ, we walked out of the building, and as we walked out, we just went to get some fresh air. And there's one of our subscribers, I don't know if he's in Mo. It was just stood outside. He was like, "I've just come to London."
He was literally stood outside. We was like, people want to see us.
Get out! That is so cool.
You travelled to come and see us.
We were just like,
that is so neat.
Yeah, he's in here laughing.
I couldn't believe it.
He's in here laughing.
Wow. Wow.
Is he in there?
Yeah, he's in there. He's literally putting loads of laughing faces. Yeah, red hot. He had travelled and he come to just say hi to us. We was like, oh my god, people want to do this.
My mum said,
"That's so sweet."
When I see Amy.
Have you guys ever been recognized just on an out-to-out basis? Students, teachers. Have your kids as teachers, or maybe neighbors know that you guys are now quote unquote famous?
3 parents come up to me at the summer fair the other day.
Alan,
I
thank
was
you.
like, I nearly ran away. And she comes in here as well. I don't know if she's around in here, but yeah, I was like, huh? Me? You recognise me without my filter on?
You?
Are there any
Well,
like family or friends that you haven't told that you do this?
I didn't really tell anyone I was doing it. Obviously, like my mum, you'll see her on quite a bit, support me, she's in now.
Tell her to come follow us.
Go follow the mum. I think she does.
You probably do.
But then, like that big battle what I had, so slowly as I started doing my lives, my mum come in, subscribed, and then my dad didn't do his phone or anything. And then my dad was in, and he subscribed, and then he was sending me roses. I found hilarious. I was like, oh my gosh, like you're on your phone, you're on TikTok. And then my sister will come in, and then I had that big live, so I put it onto my family group. We've got a family WhatsApp group. Put it onto there. And next minute, I had my mum come in, my dad, my auntie, my
You had
sisters, my
everyone in
brother. All my family was in there, and I was like, they're on here, like supporting me. Like it was just insane, and they're like, they've not seen me like that. And then, like to say that I won to go to HQ, it was like, wow, like that was my moment. I was like, have I done it?
I made it.
I made
you
it,
have
Mum.
done it.
That's fantastic. Nobody really in my family knows.
Really?
All mine have found me on here. They found me. I've come up on their FYP and they found me.
Well, if they found me,
I can
they
safely say
didn't
nobody.
tell me.
I've had people message, like even family friends, and like, oh, you're doing amazing. Like on, oh, my mum's put, we're all very proud. Thanks, mum. Like family friends, like message, like you're doing amazing on TikTok. Like tell me a bit more and how do we support and stuff. I'm like, just come in, just show up because there is so many people who you do know. You can see every viewer who has watched you and how long they've watched you for.
Yeah.
And they're the people who are the ones who surprise you because I'm like, you've sat and watched me for over an hour and you've not even said hello. But if we're in Morrison's, you'd say hello. You know what I mean? So like that, they're the ones like who have surprised you, or like your friends who, like I don't go out much at all, but when I was going out and stuff, or I'd meet up with the girls and stuff, like they're the ones who have surprised me really.
That's nice. That's really nice.
Thank you.
So I know your kids are little. I know
Yeah.
that they're little, but do they understand what you're doing and what you're doing? Do they understand that this is like your work and that you're growing and that you're somewhat, famous online, that people know who you are?
Mine are a bit older than Amy's.
Okay.
So mine definitely know. Mine have got
Okay.
Team Sham mugs. They love them. They take them to school now. They've got Team Sham all over them.
How cute.
They every night it's, are you going live tonight, mummy? How many followers you got? Like literally, they're
Aw.
constant. They've got
Aw.
an iPad that they take upstairs. They're always watching me on there.
Oh my God, that is so
Love it.
cute.
They love it.
Mine just think
Honestly,
I'm going to work.
they keep wanting to come on, but they can't. They can't come on here. But they love watching it. They love getting involved in the videos. I need to do more with them video wise because they loved it.
Do you think their friends at school say anything to them? Like, or
I don't know,
do
but
they go to school and say anything?
Probably like they've got my Team Sham mug. I bet all the teachers are all watching me in the
Yeah,
background.
but the parents know.
Yeah, because all the
Yeah.
teachers are like, "What's that? What's Team Sham?" Like they'll be like, "That's my mummy." So they'll be probably like googling it and they'll find me somewhere. But they definitely know, and they love it.
That's great. It's, all of it is just like so wonderful. And I love that you have such great support from family and friends. And, I just want to go back to TikTok headquarters like one more time. So when you guys went there, like what did you win? Like what, I mean, I know you went there, okay? Like, did you win money? Did you win a trophy? Did you win lunch with them? Like,
So I won for being fourth. I won a cash prize too.
okay.
And then it was the experience of going to TikTok. It was the Gravitas Q, which is the agency we're all with. We won, like they did a big talk with us. We met the big boss, who's the CEO of it. They put on like lunch and stuff. We got a balcony tour where it all happens, where they do a lot. We did a trend at the end. like headshots.
Oh wow.
They interviewed
I
like
put
really big
myself
people.
away and never offered to have that done, so you will not find my headshot anywhere.
Never mind.
Yeah, Amy was like, I'm ready. I was like, nope.
And then afterwards as well, we went across the road to a bar and they gave us all a wristband. It was just a free bar.
Oh nice.
They were all really nice, wasn't they? And we got loads of really good tips, what then we've brought back and we can give to our team as well, which I've used a lot of them myself, which I'm doing at the minute. Especially, well, it's going to work well as well with what's going on now with this TikTok update as well. So it's just knocking a lot of people's confidence at the minute.
Well, if you want to share any of your tips, not now, but
I went on
our
holiday.
WhatsApp.
So I had that massive big lead up to winning TikTok HQ, that campaign, and then I went on holiday the day after, just disappeared for 2 weeks. Everyone knew I was going, and then when I come back, we had HQ, so I come on once, and then I had another weekend off, and then coming back, this TikTok update started. My views were so low. I was posting, my posts were just terrible, the views on it. So to come back live and like you've lost subscriptions, you've lost views and stuff like that, it really does knock your confidence. Even though I tell all the team, don't let it, you build it back up, and you do.
Right.
So one of the tips was hide your numbers. So I use a piece of blue tack and just stick it over my numbers at the top. As soon as I press to go live, full energy, because that time where you're waiting to build up that room, like right, tap to 5,000, I'm trying to build up the room. You've lost like 20% of your viewers because they're coming in and you're sat there waiting to build up the room. Well, you've already lost them. So as soon as you press live, just go for it. And if your views are low and you're trying to build it back up, like I have been doing, because you're not being pushed out with the algorithm, you like last of being pushed out because you've not been consistent for so long. So that's why it's so important to be consistent. So cover your views up, because I'm one of them where if low views, low energy for me. I don't know why, that's just how I work, because
you gotta
I've
just
been
do
up
your
there when
thing.
it's really fast, and that's how I like it. So that was really affecting me. So blue tack over the views, energy from as soon as you press live, and just go for it all the way through. It doesn't matter who's in, you treat every single person the same, and just keep that chat going. So that's really helped me, and that's what I learned whilst I were at HQ.
What about you, Shannon? Any little tip from HQ that you learned that you'd want to share?
Just be yourself. Definitely be yourself, because the longer people watch you for, the more they'll figure you out as well. And I think it's nice to be yourself, because people see that, and that's why I think so many people have like stuck with us, because we are ourselves. We're silly. We can be funny. We can be a bit like, everyone relates to that. We're just
I think what you said, Shannon, was that what they told us there, and Shannon is living proof of it, is you are treated a bit like a TV show, and that is how you have to treat going live. People turn up at that time. If you're not on, they're going to scroll to someone else. So if you said you're on at 7:30, like Shannon shows up at 7:30 every single day.
Right.
It's proof, apart from
I fell asleep and I haven't been on today.
But
I woke up on the sofa like,
you're 7:30
It happens.
every single day, and people have turned up for that, and her rooms are like, she's getting thousands. The views that she's getting is incredible. But if you're inconsistent and not there all the time, I think that really is one of the things what knocks you, and that's what they confirmed at G. We had an idea it worked like that, but that is one of the things they said whilst we were at HQ.
You have to, if it's 7:30, it's 7:30.
Yeah,
like
to
if you
build
look
and
at
get your own audience.
every day he is on at the same time. It's not a minute before, a minute later. Oh, I've got a jigsaw piece, 2 seconds. He's always on. He's literally bang on the time. You watch him, he's there. He's never late. But the problem is, obviously, we have kids. So it does alter, it does like thingy, but as long as you're there, or like we've got obviously Discord, we can put in there. It's just about just be yourself, show up. Even if you don't feel like it, come on for an hour. If you're not feeling it, if it's you've shown up, you've done a little bit, you've kept yourself out there.
You'll always come off feeling better.
Yeah. There's times when you can't be asked to come on, and then you come on, but everyone's so nice. You're like, why did I ever think that? Like, you've got to get over your own head going. Like, you have to battle with yourself quite a lot of the time. There's so many days where we're like, I just can't.
There's like strangers on your lives who pick you up more than what your friends would do if you was to message them to say that you're having a rubbish day.
We always say that, right, Nick?
Yeah,
Yep,
and they're
always.
so kind. The kindness absolutely blows our minds.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's just crazy how
And I
kind
think as well, like,
people
because
are
we're
who
just
don't know you.
exactly, Justin, you never know.
Nope.
It's crazy. Like, I just can't explain how not. And I think as well, because we're such normal people, we're not used to that kindness. And like, for
Yeah.
people to constantly be wanting to know about us, wanting to be here, wanting to show up every day, chat, like, it's just like, it blows our minds how nice people can actually be.
Yeah.
And it's actually making me feel like, oh my God, right now. But like, it's true. People are so nice. And I think that's one thing that we can't get used to at all. We generally, I'd say thank you more times than I ever have probably since I've been born.
You know,
Life,
it's
I must say
like
that a billion times.
nice people attract each other though too. You
Yeah.
have to remember that. Like someone's not going to come in a room if you're like a jerk or
Yep.
you're bad mouthing or, you know, you don't care or I do what I want, you know, like that type of thing. Like you guys are open and nurturing and funny. And that's the people that you attract. Like, you know, we have a smaller room, obviously, but the people that come in here every single night, like I would literally miss them if I didn't see them one night or two nights in a row, right, Nick? Like we have the same people. And if they don't come in, we're like, where are they? Where are they? Is
Yep.
everything okay? That's like our first thing. Is everything okay?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's amazing, you know?
Like if Larry is late, like he was late one day, we're like, where's Larry? Why is he late? Where is he at? He's always here. Where is he at? And then he's like, sorry, I was feeding the animals or I was doing something with the horses. We're like, okay, good.
Yeah, but you
We're
Always.
have to
stalking
Build
him
your
down.
own
it's
community,
like,
don't you? And that was the big thing with me and Shannon. What we both agreed with from the start was the most important thing was, do we have the same morals? Do we want the same thing out of this?
Hmm.
There's not going
oh
to be
yeah.
something what we're going to do different and suddenly not like each other. Do you know what I mean?
Like,
It has
obviously,
to
there's been
work in
times where
every
Yep.
we
aspect.
felt like we're off with each other, but we've always spoke about it, and it's not the reason we're off with each other. It's because we've got other things going on, and then when we start going, oh, I felt really rubbish, or we sort of just chat about it.
Yeah, I think we've got to the point now where we know each other, when to leave each other, or be like, right, I'll let
Hmm.
you have your little moment, have your space, and then you know where I am. And we always come back to each other and like, right, I'm all right now.
Yeah,
Or
that's it. It's
yeah,
like I was just on a bad day. Like it's just one of those, or it's like if one of us haven't heard from each other like in a few days, it's like, hello, where are you?
How are you?
a few days, a few hours.
Yeah, really. I was
Like,
gonna
it's
say, I'm
like
like
when
Nick
Joe
calls
just
me
breaks
like every
missing, and
hour
I'm
on the
like,
hour.
get your ass back on
She's
line.
leaving me for like a week straight. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So Shannon, just be ready to answer your phone because Donna's leaving me for a week to go on a
I
cruise.
will
Very
try.
rude,
I'm
but it
not the
is what
best
it
at it. I think you should have Amy's
is.
number, and I'll just Amy.
Fine. I'll just call Joe. She's in here. Joe, Rach, I'm
Yeah,
calling you. Get ready.
they'll always
Sharing.
answer. Amy will always
You're like,
answer.
okay.
But me, on the other hand, I can't
Rude.
promise
I will
it.
stalk you. I will come there and stalk you.
Yeah, you
I
know,
will forget to meet
it,
you.
isn't it funny? Like
Gangster
you
waiting for a
look
call. There's
forward.
loads of them down here.
You look forward to these phone calls and you look forward to hearing from people and you know, like we said before, worrying about if everyone's okay.
Oh, we do everything. Like we've only met each other twice, which is just crazy. But we
Yeah.
are on the phone all day, and Joanna and Rach too. We clean together. We cook together.
Yeah, we do the same
We
thing.
sort the kids out together. We shower together. We go to the toilet together.
Yeah,
All these things were
They're
like,
making cups while while you guys are doing battles. We're like, oh, what do you think about this color? What do you think about this color? Is
yeah.
this a champagne color? Like, is this final champagne? Yes, it is.
You have
Perfect.
no idea if we're feeling thingy and I am sat there on live, all I see is rude messages just to cheer us up. You have no idea what comes up on the top
When
of
our
your
eyes are like that. Oh.
Uh-huh.
You do
Stop
not
it,
want to see
Shannon.
some of these naughty comments that are coming up there.
Oh, well, then I'll start sending them to you and see how you react.
Do it,
Mhm.
because I can't. Amy's quite good at it. I cannot keep a straight face.
We actually did that to a friend of ours. She was in the middle of a podcast one time, and we literally were sending her messages perfect. Like she literally like hit it like it was the 4th of July. The minute that she got off, she's like,
Yeah, her face on the podcast, she was like,
Well,
because we were telling her we like met someone famous. She's like, oh my God.
Yeah, we're going to do a cooking show as well soon. That's another
Oh,
thing that
yeah,
I've got
we're
a list of things that I keep saying I'm going to do.
We
we're
were,
gonna do it.
yeah,
Yeah,
we were making lists of things that could help us.
and we're gonna make
Yeah.
a cookbook. We're gonna do a cookbook also.
Yeah.
Are you? We're going to do baking. Me and Stacey love baking.
Good.
And we were talking about in the boxes last night, and we're going to do like start easy, because quite a lot of people that don't bake. So we're going to do like easy ones. So we'll start off with, I don't know, like butterfly cakes or something, and everyone
Chocolate
can
chip
get boxes, and we can all do step by step. We'll talk you through it, and we can all make cakes. We'll do that.
We're gonna try whatever we can try.
Yeah,
Tell you
that's all
the
you've got
truth.
to do, is you've got to keep going. You've got to try everything.
So we've been on for 66 minutes. I can
Yep.
tell you how many people have come through our room.
How many?
138. That's what we do like
A
every
record.
is it?
Yeah.
You
You guys have like thousands and thousands and thousands. Like we have 138.
I've
That-
had one.
Just traffic. There's only like 4 people in here.
But remember
Everyone go
that
drop them a follow.
TikTok's going through a massive update at the minute.
People have been lost in TikTok algorithm for the last couple of months as well.
It's been
Yeah, and I think that's
absolutely
what our problem is, and we've been trying to figure out. Like we are in some algorithm we are not supposed to be in.
See,
Yeah.
we actually had a conversation that reminds me at TikTok headquarters. Some girl who's live pro now, somehow when she set up her TikTok, it's set up in a different country. And then she was lost in an algorithm, and she could not find anyone close to it. It took her months and months, and she could not get out of it. And it was something that TikTok couldn't fix at all. And then suddenly she went out and found her own people, like you lot have. You've all like started to grow, like you have, obviously where you do your growth. You found me first.
Mm-hmm.
Like you took yourself there, like, and that's what she did. She was constantly setting up her own things with random people, and now she's live pro and she's smashing.
yeah. It's about networking with all different people.
Her account sounds exactly like yours. It's like a rare that it ever happened, but hers somehow did something, and she was stuck. She couldn't do anything.
There are days, I think, Nick, if you're going to agree or not, that we're like, what are we doing wrong, and why are we going back on tomorrow? But we just
Yep.
do
Keep chugging
it.
along.
And that's the
Yeah.
problem. As long as you're showing up and doing it, like, you've just got to put your own thoughts out the way as well. And that's why it's good to have each other. Like how it's got me and Amy through a lot of things. Is we wouldn't be here if we didn't have that other support.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
if you
our
had
people
other
love
support-
us. They're
We
constantly
have-
asking, "You going live? You going live tonight? You going live tonight?" So we
And-
love those messages. That's what gets us going. We're like,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Or if we're not live, they're like, why aren't you live? Where were you? I looked, you weren't there.
I had one. I fell asleep earlier. Obviously, I was meant to be on live earlier, but obviously, I must have been so tired that I just crashed on the sofa. And then I woke up.
Sometimes you need it.
I got capital letters from Stacey going, "What the hell has happened with you? Where are you? Are you okay?"
On my live, I was like, JJ, ring Shannon, make sure she's okay. She's not on live. Where is she?
Right.
That's what I mean. It's like, it's crazy to think so many people recognise that you're not there. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is. Thank you, Selena.
Yep, you're right.
Just
So-
Go ahead.
Stacey,
I have
that
questions.
sounds
I have questions for you guys from your people.
Yeah, I have some
Logan-
questions too.
Logan underscore Richie 13. This is for you, Shannon. What are you looking, he says, what is Shannon looking forward to in the future with your journey here on TikTok? What are you looking forward to?
Um, the whole to be honest, the whole reason I started it was to bring myself out of my comfort zone
Hmm.
and to like meet people, because I'm not very good at talking and I'm not very good at like socializing. Right, I'm quite awkward. Like, so I'm quite happy to sit behind the screen and not see lots of you all the time. But I just want to be able to just keep doing it, bring the positive side, because at the moment there's so much negative, and
Yeah.
obviously the higher up we're going, we're not like that, and to suddenly be put at levels where people are nasty, it's actually, you think like, oh my god, I can't believe it's actually like that.
Yeah.
So I just want to be like positive, just enjoy it, and actually maybe be able to do it more as a job than having to work and do this and everything else.
Does GQ offer anything like some type of position that you could work for them? Like, I'm not quite sure if they've ever approached you or asked you, or
There's Chloe, isn't there? Chloe, who was doing lives all day. It took over. She'd started doing it as a job. She was earning loads, and then she just had enough. And GQ basically said they didn't want to. She told us her story whilst we were at headquarters. Hi, Larry. She said that GQ didn't want to lose her, so they offered her a job, and now she's a creator manager. So she manages like people like us through GQ, like pushing us for the campaigns and stuff. All the
That's really good.
backstage work.
Wow.
So there is stuff like that. I don't know how often these opportunities are open, but Gravitas Q is absolutely growing every day. Like, they're going in all different countries now, all over the world. So I'm sure that there's going to be opportunities open all the time for stuff like that.
Oh, Stacey, don't
I love
stop that.
I love that for her. I love
I'm
that for her.
tired.
Yeah, I think
My
that's
eyes are
amazing.
starting to water, and you're all going to make me cry if you keep putting nice things in my chat. That is how I feel right now. Look at my eyes, guys. This is not okay. Be nice to them. Go there and put the comments. I'm getting hot now.
So
I'm not, Mum. My mum said you can't move to
Lindsay's
London.
Yes, you can.
Lindsay's not in here anymore.
Pardon?
But her question was, so Lindsay's not in here. She went to bed
might
because
be
she's
over
with
by
you
then.
guys, so she's gone to bed. But I'll call her tomorrow and tell her. She said, what advice would you give someone who is new to this? Like, they're new to TikTok and they want to maybe potentially start going live and trying to see. What advice would you give to somebody that's new to this?
There's going to be dark days, there's going to be storms, but you're going to come out and find the sunshine, so keep on going.
And
I
be
love
yourself.
it.
Be yourself.
Yeah, just be yourself, because everyone can see that. You can see yourself, and when you're not yourself as well, they'll notice.
Yeah, and I can say that you guys are both amazing people. I love going into your lives because you guys are both so grateful for like the gifts that you guys get, whether it's a rose or it's a donut or finger or a lion or whatever it is that you got. You know, I know that you today, Amy, were
Oh,
getting a
mate, you
lot. So
know I
you are
love
so
I love my ice creams.
Yep.
yes. If you don't know, Shannon in our lives, she has her own subby sticker of her literally licking an ice cream. I had to send her so many ice creams to get her so I could take a screenshot of her licking it.
Covered from that.
Do you little lick, Shannon?
Huh?
Yes, I
Do you little
literally,
lick?
yes,
Not the
she does.
little
She has
one.
her own sticker.
Oh my
But
god.
no, I was just, going to say that I love how grateful you guys are for every little thing. You know, I've been in some lives and I was in scrolling past one today and this one was, she was just
Andy,
saying,
thank
okay,
you.
guys, you guys need to give me the big gifts now. Let's go. Give me those big gifts. Let's go. I'm like, she's like, before I get off, you guys send me those big ones now. I'm like, swipe. I was like, swipe.
Even if we get gift suspensions, like, we still carry on. Do you know, it's not about that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
there's
that's what
people
we
who
always say.
cut it off and come off, and
Yeah.
it's like, it's not about that. We're here to,
No.
we've built up our community. We want to
Yep.
build up their rooms, grow
Yeah.
together. So, do you know, do why we are here. Carry on doing
Yeah.
that.
And that's what makes you guys, that's what people gravitate toward. They love you because you guys are so grateful. And we always say the same thing. We're like, don't give. You're like, we can't, somebody said, I can't sub, I have to wait till Friday. And I'm like, you don't have to. Or
You
they're
don't
like,
even have
we
to do
don't have,
that.
or they say,
Oh, I
they say,
love that. I
we
agree.
don't have money yet
Thank
to give you
you.
gifts. Just wait till we get paid. I'm like, no, don't do that. Don't ever, we always say,
Oh,
like, don't ever do that. Just come in and hang out. That's all we ever ask. Just
Yeah,
come
just
in
hang
and
out.
hang out. When we do little battles, we're like, you guys, we don't want any
Just
gifts.
tap.
Just come in and just tap. That's all we ever ask them to do. I mean, if they give them, we're extremely grateful for everything that they've given us, but we always say, just come in and tap. Just come in and tap. That's all we've ever, I mean, tap isn't going to
Yeah,
cost anything but this.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Do all the free things, share it out, and tap that
Yep.
screen, and
Yep.
that's what means the most. That is pushing us
Yeah.
out for us to be seen. Get us
Danny
on
Yeah.
Babe.
TV.
Shanna's
Just
looking at
looking
Shanna.
away.
She's going to get a brain. She's going to get a brain freeze in a second over here.
Vicky, we're just doing a podcast for Team Sham.
So, Sav, I mean, I've seen her in your guys' live before. I don't know if it's the normal, your regular Sav, but it's Sav 170600. She's got two questions for you guys.
Can you all
What
stop
is your,
live streams? This is going on a podcast, guys. Behave yourself.
well, what is your favorite memory on TikTok and why?
Oh, yeah, I have that question too.
Yep.
Do you know what my favourite one is? It's when we
No, I don't.
first ever did Cheeky Girls.
Oh yeah.
You did what?
Cheeky Girls.
Well, now we need to know what that is.
Do you want to do it with us?
Oh, you
All
could
right.
do it with us. That'd be
Tell us, what do we do?
awesome.
Wait, let me
What
get
do we
my
do?
What are we
Alexa
doing?
started.
We're dancing.
Okay, let's go.
You're gonna do
Okay.
it with us.
Okay.
Let me just get my Alexa started. Let me
So
move.
we
Let me
had tops that said cheeky girls on, and so what happened was, so Shannon
Get
used
me
to go
some
live
coins. I'll
half
dance. Let's
seven,
go.
half seven till 9, and then I'd go on after, and she'd pin all the way through, and then we'd end with cheeky girls.
I'm just waiting for my Alexa, guys. Hold the line, callers.
Tell us what we're
Hold the
supposed
line.
to do.
Of course I will, Mum. Mum, you need to write it in Brick Girls East Coast. Of course I will.
Mommy, oh, we love the mommies. I need a mom. Can I have somebody's mom? Can I adopt somebody's mom? I like JJ's mom. I'm going to adopt her. She's pretty cool.
Hold on, Alexa.
Come into the top with me.
Alexa, play Cheeky Girls.
Here's some music by the Cheeky Girls on
Can you all hear
Amazon
it?
Music.
Oh, mine's
Yes.
doing the same thing.
You just dance?
You'll see videos on our page of this.
Beck said she's here for this.
Everyone do it with us.
I feel like Bex and Shannon live near each other.
We used to do this every day. There you go, there's the Cheeky Girls song sticker.
Thank you for having everyone.
Let's go.
Joe says that she's got Cheeky Girls on her wedding playlist. So she's going to be dancing with Cheeky Girls at her wedding. Well, Joe, we might need a
Bex
little
goes,
video.
oh my.
Joe, we might need a little video.
What is happening?
That's what they do. They jump on their little table. They jump on their chairs when they get dogs and then they dance. Joe says yes.
Cheeky. Oh, we used to do this every single night, didn't we?
I love that.
That was fun.
I love
I
that.
told
Thank
Joe we
you.
need a video. Well, Joe, you need to give us a video of you doing the cheeky dance at your wedding since you told me that it's now on your playlist. So you've done it with all just 3 in my room, so only the 3 people in here will need to know about it. The rest can wait. No, I'm just kidding.
But yeah, that's what we used to do every night.
No, we loved that, didn't we?
Oh, okay. So, Amy, this is for you. I'm assuming this is your mother. Carol Jones, 613, I'm assuming it's your mother. She would like to know, will you remember her one day when you get to the top? With a question, with a little X. So, mwah. So
Will
she's
you
a little,
kiss my hair?
I'm not going to the top without you, Mum. You're with me all the way.
Tell her she
Joe's,
can come over and hang out with us.
okay, well, Joe countered back with, well, Carol, will you be there with her all the way?
Oh.
So lots of little hearts all the way across, little hearts.
There you go.
Oh God.
That is cute. Okay, so I know that you guys already answered this question, but obviously she wasn't here, so we'll go ahead and do it again. Stab 17600 says, "What made you guys want to start doing Grow Lives, and have you always done them?" I know you already answered it, but she obviously wasn't here when you originally answered this question.
So mine was because I started doing content, and then I really wanted to get in the Creators Reward Program, which, by the way, I'm not even in anymore. I opted out of that. It's a nightmare. So I wanted to get my following up. I wanted to get to 10k, so I started going in how to build up, and that's when like Grow Lives had just started. So I started going in everyone's room, all the Grow Lives, and I thought I could do this. I'd love to do this. And then one day I just went live and I thought, I'm going to try it. So I did my first 3 lives and then pinned. And then it just went from there.
All right.
I went in and I did it straight away. So that's what I thought I wanted to do, because obviously I find it really hard to make conversation without being awkward or say something silly, or so it, to me, that's what I went straight into. So I never did anything different. So it was quite easy for people to know that that's what I was doing. Joanna's the first person I met that wasn't like my friend. Like Saffron was always there, Danny was always there, but they're my friends in real life, as I would say, because they are now. But Joanna was the first person that I come across through TikTok. She was in my first ever live where I couldn't even pin anyone, but she stayed and grabbed everyone, because I had to do, I think it was like 3 lives before I could do boxes.
Yeah.
Before I could pin anyone. And Joanna stayed with me through that.
And I have Rachel. Rachel and Marshall working nights.
Yeah. And then obviously Rach came from Amy, and then you are Saffron. You've been with me since the beginning. And so we all then sort of, well, I don't even really know how it happened, but I think we all just, because we had all met from the beginning, we all would share the group of lives we had.
Yeah, well, I'd started recruiting, hadn't I? And then it was like Rach and Joanna were our first recruits.
Yeah, but they had been with us since we started, even we met each other, didn't they?
But that's how they came Team Crafty, wasn't it? And we was like, them two need to get together, because they was like getting on really well. They were doing the kind of thing on TikTok, on Etsy shops, and then they became Team Crafty.
Yeah, Stacey stumbled in and she's never left, and she's the best pinner in the world.
Stacey's pretty good. Stacey is like, don't step on Stacey, don't step on her toes.
She will get rid of you. She will have you out there.
She'll be like, don't out anyone.
What were your first lives like? Like those first 3 lives, like 5 people, 10 people, just talking to yourself. Like, what was it?
I think I had like 15 people in there. They were like friends, like my sister. I had like them. I used to mod for Melts and More. They were there, so I did have enough people to have a conversation with. I was like, I'm going on for 10 minutes. That is that. I need to just class it as a live. 10 minutes, I'm gone. 2.5 hours later, I was still chatting to everyone in there.
Oh my gosh!
Honestly, I said 10 minutes. That is it. 2.5 hours later, I was still yabbering away.
That's cool. That's really good.
And it's crazy.
Like a lot quieter than that.
What about you, Amy?
Mine was really quiet, but mine was quite a bit before Shannon, before like Grow Lives. So they was only just starting to come out, and I'd just sit there and like just waiting for anyone to come in. Rach came in, who's with us now, one of our besties. She'd come in and talk to me. And then it was a lot of just random accounts like, will you marry me? And, just random stuff like that. Constantly blocking. I was like,
we love all them sugar daddies in there.
Only if you mail me money.
Oh, my goodness.
Venmo, please. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
It'd be nice if they actually responded to you, but you have
no,
hundreds of them, and none of them want to get back to you.
true. So JJ doesn't have a question, but I think you guys need to know what she said. She says, I don't think I would have had the push to keep doing my battles with my funny voices without the girls.
That's
No.
what drawed me into JJ. Is like JJ came from Amy,
Hmm.
and then she joined Team Sham, and then sort of like what I'm gonna like say. There's people you watch, there's people you don't
Hmm.
watch. Like everyone has different people they want to watch. Like we'll always support everyone, but
Yep.
you, it's like anything. If you're scrolling through and they're not doing something that's sort of on your level, it's hard, isn't it? As much as you want to sit there and support someone,
Yeah, it's what niche you like, isn't it?
yeah,
Everyone's
so many.
different.
Everyone loves different things, like and yeah, I just think, and then I just went in there one day, like I'd been in once, I'd dropped my heart, we had loads of people to work through, and then I went in and she did these funniest voices ever, and that was it. She had me creasing. I'm in there every day listening to the voices.
Yeah. But you guys are amazing because all of your followers, like I follow a lot of them and become good friends with them all. They're here and they're all different, whether you have Rachel or Joe making glasses, doing little funny battles or just chatting, or we have Rachel doing her night boxes, or you have JJ doing, battles with people in the Middle East, or then there's you two doing your big huge things, and then we've got, you know, King AJ, my little innocent little bumblebee, he just comes in and does his little he does his little
We're a
things
random
and
family.
We're
yeah.
like one of them, like everyone's
Yeah.
like a dysfunctional family, but it
But
works.
it's but you guys mesh so well together, and that is what drew me in and made me stay, is because you guys are just a little of everything and came together, and it's amazing to watch. I personally enjoy, like, I can't wait. I'm like, I know when I get up in the morning, you guys, someone's going to be live. Usually it's JJ, she's always live, so I know I can go, yep, okay, give me a minute, I'm here. I just can't talk yet. I haven't had my coffee, or whatever. I'm just like, or I'll be like, I'm here, but I'm just going to be a number because I'm just waking up. Got to make the coffee first.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about you guys. You guys come together for everything and you guys support everybody, whether you guys are supporting Megan or Larry, which I love how you guys support Megan. She's so cute. I love
Oh,
her.
love it.
Making her laugh is like my funniest thing. Like my thing to give her now, now that I know that she loves the finger, I'm always going to give it to her.
Yeah. Oh, she loves that. She loves it.
That's like my two
Um,
gift now. I'm like, oh, she needs a finger. Hold on.
And I as
That's
well, I also find that like everyone's doing their own thing. Like there's a lot of people that I can't support because quite a lot of them I have the same time as a lot of them. Like we put our kids to bed, so the only time we
yeah.
can go live is
Yep, you do.
7:30. So there's quite a lot of us on at the same time, so I can't get to everyone. But when there is like we have our graduation battles, or you'll always have most of Team Sham in there. Like
Yep.
we can't always do everything, but you're always going to have either me or Amy, and then Rach
Yep.
or Joe. Like you're going to have
Right.
one of us, but you're going to have the whole team there. Like everyone goes to it, like to do that first one to help. Oh, that one literally, that is the best one.
Kind of looked like it came out of your
That
ear.
was like,
I just wanted, sorry, FaceTime.
that was funny.
But that's the thing, like we
got
can't,
me here.
we can't be there for everyone. Like we've got so many of us.
Hmm.
Well, it's not possible, but that's why we all come together. Like with Joe, Rach, me, and Amy. Like we started pretty much together. There was the four of us, and then to have at least one of us be in there is what we always wanted. Because there's not like, especially when we've got our own lives to. If we like don't turn up, or we have to end our lives, or anything to be there, like we're still doing our own things as well. We've still got to keep ourselves going as well as supporting everyone else.
There's a
Yeah.
line what I found that you have to draw, especially
Yep.
in management.
Yeah.
And it's been a hard one for me because I do anything for any one of them, and to the point where it was making me ill. Like I was stressing and my lives were starting to lack because I was putting so much into everyone else's and answering every single
Yeah,
question.
we went through a stage where we wasn't on live for a whole week because we was doing everyone else's battles. Or we was being
across the line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you guys, yeah, you have to put your own health first, but then you also you have husbands or partners, and then you have children, and your children are little. So you're getting to a point where, your kids are going to be like, "Mom, Mom, I want you." Like I remember one time I was on, Shannon was doing I think she just did a pop-up one day, and one of her boys was like, "Mom, are you almost done? Are you almost done?" And you could see in her face like she wanted to stay and make the people happy, but at the
I
same
literally
time,
said the same.
the mom guilt was like, and then she literally, I was going to send you a message, I'm like, get off, he's more important. But she just was like, you guys, I have to go. I'll be back at 7 or whatever time she go live. She's like, I gotta go, which, made me happy because I was like, that point she knew that her kids needed her, and that is where her main
The
focus
thing that
is.
I've got as well is I do it when the kids go to bed because at the
Hmm.
same time, like they're like my priority. Like that is
Yeah.
that, and I'm not gonna take
Of
that away from
course. Of
them.
No,
course.
absolutely no.
And not just that, people don't want to be sat here thinking, well, her kids are screaming in the background, and I
No, no,
wouldn't want to watch that. Like
no.
that would make me feel uncomfortable, and I just think like they come
Yeah.
first.
Yeah,
That's why
absolutely.
you only really ever see me in the evening sort of thing. Like Amy as
Yeah.
well, like, she's got little ones, like she'll go sort them out. Like she don't care like about anyone else. She sorts them out.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly. That's
What
like
is she
their
doing?
kids were on they were on, I was going to say spring break. I think they were on it was on one of their breaks that they were on. But that's what Donna and I were saying. People were like, why is your live? Because usually we go live at 7. And I was like, well, one, they're in the UK, so that's really late. And two, we allow them to pick the time because they're the ones with little kids. Like Donna and I, our kids are either adults or they're teenagers, so they can fend for themselves. So, we said, they have to, we're letting them pick the time.
Yes.
We can move around their time. So because you guys have like, you guys are what, like kids are like 10 and under, 8 and under, something like that. So
Thank you,
ours
Stacey.
are ours are teenagers and adults.
Yeah, see, like Amy's, they're still really little.
2 and 3.
Yeah.
Um, and
Well, you
mine
have
are more of an
babies.
age where
Yeah.
they can do stuff. They're at school mostly and stuff, but then
Yeah.
also in the day I'm at work, so it's like
Hmm.
it's the only sort of time I can come on
Yeah.
is the evening.
So I have a question over here from Larry. First of all, he
Oh
said
no.
that he was with you when you only had 247 followers. He's an OGer. But he wanted to know if you know what date you actually started Team Sham.
Team Sham, the 6th of March.
Oh, March 6th, my mom's birthday.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that's on my necklace as well.
It is. I got Shannon a necklace with like a heart and it said March 6th.
It's
on it.
literally got the
Oh.
date that we started.
That's
Amy's
wonderful. That's wonderful. Oh, Larry had 247 followers.
Yeah, Larry was literally had nothing.
Yep.
And then he went from like he was literally between me and Amy, and that was it. Like he went to 10K. Like
Yep.
Really?
And Logan left a message. I don't think they're on here anymore, but they wanted to let you know that how much you have helped them with their mental health.
oh,
Oh.
Yeah.
that's the thing. It's like so like I've nearly cried like 3 times already, guys. All I keep reading is these comments. I have no words.
So me and Nick have said this many, 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 many times through many conversations. If you can help one person every day, whether it be to make them smile or to help them out or just talk to them, then we know that we're doing the right thing. Then we know we are absolutely doing the right thing. Because these rooms, there's a lot of people out there that don't have anybody.
There really is. It's a lonely world out there, and TikTok's a big community for everyone to bring together, and that was our focus for doing this.
Yeah. It's crazy. Andy said he's been here from day one, and they're like family, not friends.
Oh, thank you.
And
People say that we've
like
helped their mental
the theme
health.
for our room is international besties.
Yeah. People say we've helped their mental health, but they've helped ours.
I'm sure,
Yeah.
we all have a story. We all have a story. We all have something. So people might not come and say to you that you helped me today or you got me through this or whatever, but at least you know that whatever you're saying is resonating with people.
Yeah.
And it's really special.
Yeah. It
Lex
will,
says she's grateful for both of us.
oh, we love you all, guys. You're all
And I just love
incredible.
that we're international besties. That's what we call our room. Is the
Yeah.
international. We're the international bestie tribe, literally,
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are.
because we're on one continent. You guys are on another.
One day.
I don't.
Oh, did Carol come in here?
One day,
Carol, thank you for coming in. Thanks, Mom.
Carol Jones is box hopping. She's box hopping.
She's box hopping. I love that.
She is. She's
I
she is. She's
love
box
that.
hopping. It's cute.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Oh,
He's a
if you
massive
guys have
support
any
as
more
well.
questions, quickly put them in the chat so that we can ask them. Otherwise, we'll probably wrap it up because it's really late for them. I know they want to go to bed. I know their little ones are going to be up early in the morning because that's what little kids do. They do not sleep in until they hit about
I
8.
feel like if you keep putting nice comments, I am going to burst into tears.
Uh-oh.
Need to wrap it up in a minute.
Just to let you know, Amy, your mother says this. Got my eyes on all of you.
Larry says he loves you both.
So I guess we have to be good because now she's going to keep an eye on all
Thank
of
you
us.
so much.
Yeah.
Mom always has her eye on us.
If anybody
Larry.
is in Shannon or Amy's live and wants to pop over here and give us a follow, we would appreciate
Please
that.
do, everyone. Please, they're absolutely amazing.
They
Come on
literally,
over.
they are in every single one of Team Sham's live. You will always see them in there, always.
And you
Nick,
always will know it's
we
me.
know when it's Nick. We know when it's Nick because she does all her little 1 penny ones.
You
Yep.
guys have the cool ones.
Oh, Stephen. I love that. Stephen, do you have East Coast?
We have like 13 and you guys have like 25.
Yeah.
I'm just mad. You guys have the chocolate croissant. I want the chocolate croissant.
I don't
but I
even
know
have
I've
that
got.
one yet.
You don't have that one yet?
No, it's not
she
updated
can
on
receive it.
mine
She
yet.
can receive it, but she can't send it.
I'm about mine. Honestly, my TikTok's about 2 weeks behind, I think.
Oh, wow.
But you can't. Can you get the chocolate croissant? Are you allowed to?
get it. I can't send it.
Oh, see, we don't see us in America. We don't even have it. I know that Shannon's jealous because we've got we've got 3 or 4, no, we have 4 dinosaurs now. 4 tiny dinies that she likes.
So Justin, Donna's from New York, and Nick is from
Maryland.
Maryland.
I'm from
near
New
Washington.
Jersey.
Stephen's
near
in
Washington,
as well.
D.C.
Whereabouts are you from, Stephen?
And I'm pretty sure Justin's from Florida.
Oh, come follow us.
Yes.
Yeah, we've got Stephen in here as well. Stephen's from Kentucky.
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
I was
Nice.
right. He's from Florida. See, I remember these things.
Yes, I remember Justin. I knew Justin was from Florida. He's your Justin. He's from Florida.
Yeah, come follow us. We're
I
fun.
think
We go on 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
They love a
we
chat.
have,
They will always chat.
Stephen's a live host.
I just did.
Yes.
We have like a great crew in here at night. We're small, but we're mighty.
Thank
And
you
I
so
would
much.
just like to say, you need to wash
Thanks,
your brain
Justin.
when you come out of there sometimes. You'll never come out feeling clean again.
And as Larry put it, at 8:30 at night is when the NDA kicks in. So if anything after 8:30, we can't tell you anything that happens.
You never know what you're going to get.
You never know what you're going to get after
There's
8:30.
handcuffs.
Oh my God. You should see
wait,
you
there's
have
a
to
new
see all of the subby stickers they're using right now. They're all the bad ones.
Yeah, and then you've got Officer Bates that is just let's haywire in there. As you can see, she's getting a bit hot in there.
Larry likes Officer
Stephen,
Bates.
thank you.
I can't repeat what he says, but yes, he likes him.
Okay.
Everyone's looking.
Yeah, they're all using the bad subby stickers over here. Shannon licking the ice cream
I'm
cone.
somehow putting a freezer in there.
A freezer. You and Andy are handcuffed to the radiator.
Aw.
Yeah, oh, there you are. There you are in the freezer. Thank you, Safi. Thank you.
AJ says he remembers the first time he met Shannon and I went crazy and then I completed her gift gallery, but I wouldn't change it because meeting you with
Aw.
fanatic friends for life. Aw.
Honestly, AJ,
Oh
the
my goodness, Stephen,
energy,
thank you
all
so
of
Thank you for
much.
the
you.
donut.
I can't. I still
You
can't.
I
didn't need to do that.
I love
Thank
AJ.
you.
He is absolutely, that's why I call him my
So
innocent little
funny.
bumblebee.
He is so
Well,
funny.
AJ was in here when Officer Bates came. Remember him and who's the other kid that was in here?
Probably JJ.
Who was
Who
the
was
other?
it?
Oh,
I
So
don't
much.
know,
Thank
but
you
all I
so
remember
much.
is us going, I've been so bad.
It was
Logan
so
said,
funny. It was so funny. It was incredible. That was
Oh,
such
man,
a
stop it,
night.
Stephen. Thank
Justin,
you
it's
so
not fun. It
much.
takes me about a year to recover.
Thank you
I
so, so
still
much.
haven't recovered.
Oh,
with
Carol's
Shannon with
back.
her with
Thank you
Shannon with
so much.
her pink fuzzy handcuffs and in the freezer, I
Amazing.
still
Your
Oh.
mom just told me she's going to set her alarm so she can come in here at night and hang with us.
Oh, you would get on so
Oh,
well with my mum.
Shannon,
She'd love it in
Oh,
your room.
Shannon,
You would.
Shannon, get your
Yeah.
Kleenex because I'm about to read something that's going to make you
Oh,
cry.
don't.
Oh no.
I'm almost there. Don't.
Stacy says Shannon is the friend we didn't
Steven.
know we needed, but saved us in so many ways.
Yep.
Then Logan, this is for both of you, says Team Sham has helped me so much with my mental health, just being there for me if I needed a chat.
Oh.
Isn't that amazing? You guys have touched so many people and you don't even know that you did. Isn't that amazing?
It really is, yeah.
You should be so proud of yourselves. You guys
Look,
are
now we've made.
good people.
Yes, you are. See, you've joined TikTok not knowing what you were going to do, and now you've grown into this. So not only are you a grow room, but you also are helping people in so many ways. And like Joe here says, I agree, and so is Amy. I've spoken to them, girls, about things I wouldn't say to anybody else. So that just shows the trust and the love that they have to share personal things that we've had, like Dawn and I've had just really private chats from people that just sent us things and we're like, Donna would be like, did you see it? I'm like, yes. I'm like, how do we respond to this? And we really think it through and we're like, okay. And then we go, we really help people. We've had people that come in and said they don't want to live tomorrow. We're like, oh no, here we go. And we're like, not happening. And we immediately just go straight into that person's chat and
Yeah,
we just
we
start
love
talking
that.
to them, private message them. We're like, nope, let's go. How can we help you? What can we do? What do we need to do? Where do we
Yeah.
need to go from here? We let them, we like, we let them know that they're loved and they're wanted and they have to come back. And this, we talked about, if they don't come into our life, why aren't they in our life? Where are they at? We're texting them. We're like, we're sending them messages, whether we have them on WhatsApp, this or that. They're getting messages from us until they respond to
Yeah.
let us know that they're okay.
Yeah. Me and Shannon, when we first started, like, we're very similar, and I knew that because we're both hairdressers. And a hairdresser is always that ear for
Yep.
people to open up to. People tell the hairdresser everything. The stories I've known everything about people, good and bad. So to know that Shannon was that person as well, and then
Yeah.
to, I don't know, you have to have that kind of empathy, don't you, towards
Yeah.
people. And that is what was important, that they could feel like it was a safe space. Because I needed that safe space to go for someone. I'd been in that situation where you need
Justin,
that
come
safe
over.
space.
I'll cut your hair for you.
What?
Justin's like, can I get my hair cut?
Fly over.
Oh, come over. Come have your hair cut.
I'll come over. I can't remember the last time I went to hair salon. Usually I have my daughter cut my hair.
That just tickled me. I don't know why that was funny.
Like I said
Justin.
before, so many people are going through things that you don't know, and you don't know like that
Yeah.
one thing that you say that can help them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, we
You've got to
all.
be yeah, you've got to be careful as well what you do say. You've got to think about
Oh, absolutely.
everything, and
Like I
as
always
well
tell
being
my
like
kids, it's on what you do and what you say is on, social media forever,
of
whether
course
you
Yeah.
it is, yeah.
put your,
And I
yes, it is.
also want to say as well, as much as you can be there for people, like sometimes there's a line you've got to draw
Yeah.
between
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
some things.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
you have an amazing following. Like I'm not going to keep reading these because I know I'm just going to make you cry, but they're just saying, you've helped them through depression. You've helped them, you've come and checked on them. Logan says you and Shannon and JJ helped me because they've always checked on me and he loves you so much. So, I mean, the messages that I'm getting are just constant. Like, you guys have touched them in ways you probably didn't think that you were ever going to do, or
And
maybe,
I think
maybe
as
you
well,
didn't
like,
think that was the purpose.
and I think
You
as
didn't
well,
know.
people need to remember like the amount they've helped us as well. Like,
Mhm.
like I'm not a social person. Like, Saffron's like always been there for me, and it's like I don't know. Saffron will like think I'm rubbish at messaging. I'm rubbish at replying. Um, like I'll always be there, but also at the same time I'm quite a shy. I am very shy, not what you would see or anything on here. And honestly, when you've got kids and stuff as well, you sort of are. You do everything for them, so you don't go out. You don't. I've never had that because I'm quite young still.
Yeah.
So I've always just known being a mum, really, and the amount of people that help us in more ways than they will ever know is
Yeah.
it's a lot.
Amazing, isn't it?
My best is
Yeah.
like Larry's just put in here more than you ever know. Like mine and Larry's relationship is amazing. We've like he's been with me from the start. We've grown together, and we can pick up the phone and just have a conversation, and we do quite regular, and even be on FaceTime or just talk like normal, but talk about things that your best friends don't know about, and you can comfort each other.
Yep.
And like
Yep.
you just never have thought like that would happen, and that's someone you're getting the most comfort out of and talking to, like that. And that's the special thing about this.
I think that's why, like, you sometimes, like, for me, like, I don't want to share this with, like, some of my, maybe like my family, like my cousins or some of my friends. Like, I don't want to share this with them because I think, first of all, I don't want them to bring me down. And second of all, like, this is so precious to me that I want to just keep it for me. And just, this is just what makes me happy. And I think that's special because I think there are people in the world that are, why do you do that? You're talking to people you don't know. Like, oh my God, I can't believe, I don't want to hear it.
People always have such a negative thing when you're trying to do your best, but that's life. Like
Thank you.
the people that you've never even met before will be your biggest supporters. Like,
Yeah,
and
it's true.
you know what I mean? It's crazy how people you've never met want the more for you than anyone ever has done, sort of thing. Like, yeah,
Yeah. So it's,
crazy.
there's nothing to be threatened by or whatever. This is just something that I like to do or I want to do.
Yep. Well, I'm getting
So
lots of loves for you guys on my end over here. They're just
Thank
saying we
you.
love Team Sham.
Saffron so
Just
Oh,
love,
thank you,
love.
Penny.
Stacy loves you. Stacy says you've given her a purpose, Shannon, for letting her mod. Joe says the first time she met you, it was silence for a half hour with 3 laughing emojis. And then it's, we love Team Sham. So you guys, you may not realize it, but you guys have really, you started off to do one thing and now it's just grown to something completely different. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I can't wait to see where you guys go from here and then, this continuous journey in your life. I can't wait to see what happens because you guys are going places. You absolutely are going to go places. And it's
And
going to be
we're your
huge.
biggest followers and your biggest cheerleaders.
Yep.
Well, you always have been. You was like one of my first subscribers.
Yep, I remember.
Oh, yay.
When I first started, I think I'd only been doing it like a week or so, and then I think then you sort of came in and
Yep, I remember. I remember.
Aww.
But you know what?
Amy.
Oh, Logan says we love Shannon and Amy, of course.
Amy, Chad Ryan says, I love these girls. I'm not close to my sister, but Amy is like a sister I wish I had.
oh,
Chad, that's who was in the chat with Officer Bates. It was Chad.
Yep.
Chad and AJ.
It was Chad.
Yes, it was Chad and AJ with Officer Bates. They
Chad just would click. I don't know what it was. He would just come into my lives, and he's got the same personality. He's very similar to me. He's like the male version of me.
Aww.
We've been alive together, and yeah.
Shannon, Andy wants to know if you remember him sending 50 subscriptions in your first 2 weeks.
Yes, I remember that. That was literally like. And then what was it? Leon the kitty as well. He was like, "Have an early birthday present."
Nice, right?
Molly, Molly. Oh my god.
50. Shannon, PDA said, ask about how many subs I have sent to the other via Shannon. And then PDA says, I absolutely love all of Team Sham. I am grateful to feel normal by all of them. And then PDA says, over 70 subs.
It's more than that. That was before she even did any more, and she needs to stop. PDA, we love you without you sending subs.
PDA, don't stop. PDA, don't stop. I'm here for it, PDA. I'm here for it.
love her.
I'm here for it.
We literally love her no matter what. Like, but I dread to even look. I'm gonna go off after this, or I'm gonna see, and then I'll be like, whoa.
That's wonderful, though. This is a testament to you guys. It really is.
And you all just became aunties yesterday or the day before, right?
Pardon?
You guys just became aunties the other day. Was it yesterday? Right? Didn't she have her baby?
Oh,
Nothing at her baby.
Safi
Safi?
said something in the chat. Let me see if I can find it.
She just had her baby, so
Oh, she said Shannon is the best. She's been looking after my fur babies all week while she's in the hospital.
Although one of them opened the window, which I didn't open, I just want to say that and clarify that.
She's lost your
I
cat.
shut every window.
The cat's gone.
Oh my God,
the
AJ.
cat is hiding. The cat is hiding under the bed, Shannon. Just go
And,
find.
yeah,
Oh, good.
one of them's under the bed, and they loved it. They're fine. They're good. Beans has had his licky lips. They've got clean litter.
They're all
They're
good.
loving life. I am
Crazy
I'll
mad
get
man
my
who
eyes
says
out.
you guys would change their life, changed her life. Aw.
Oh my gosh, you guys are awesome. This has been awesome.
It really has.
It really, really has. It's so nice to, to just talk and just chit chat and, find out about you guys.
And that we're all just normal people. That's
Yeah.
as well. It's like, I just want to say, like, we're not what like you see in that 2 hours. We're just people. And as much as you say that we've helped you, you're helping us exactly the same.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we love that. And we love you guys, and we're so blessed that our paths have crossed.
Oh, definitely. Us
And
too.
one day we'll get over there. One day.
Well, Shannon's coming here for 6 months. We're good.
No,
that's
it's 9
true.
months now.
Shannon.
9 months now.
9
You went
months?
for 6 months.
It's 9 months. And then they had
Yes, Pennyline.
and then they had another part of America in, and I'm like, okay, Justin.
You'll
said
be
about
doing her
Florida,
lives from
so
like the Las
Justin
Vegas
said to go to
Strip.
Florida, so we're
We
going
could
to add
do
that
Team
on.
Sham go to USA.
Yeah, we're going to there for a whole year now.
Let's go.
Because I've got Florida to go to as well at this
He's
point.
going to meet Officer Bates.
No, Chad.
Wow. Let's go.
Yeah, Justin, I said I'm going to come.
Yeehaw!
I'm going to Donna's. I'm going to Nick's. We're doing everything. I want to go to everywhere, and then we're going to finish off in Florida.
There we
Florida.
go. We'll go find Justin.
We've got to go to California
Now
because we've
we've
got to
got,
see
like-
Penny.
A whole year of traveling to do at this point.
And then we got to go to you because Lindsay's going to get on the West End. Is it called the West End? Yeah, the West End. We're all going to go watch her when she, because she's working her way there. When she becomes famous,
And
we're all
then
heading to
Harry as well
UK
in
to go.
Canada.
a tour around here, and then we're going to go up to Manchester with Amy, and then we'll then all go to Canada.
We're Sham on tour. We're doing it.
Sham on tour. There we go.
Set up a GoFundMe at this point. That is a long time of traveling.
Well, you guys better work hard and make a lot of money so that you can buy our plane tickets for us.
Well,
right now, I don't
I'd
think-
to stay with you two, and then Justin's. We can stay there.
Yeah.
Justin, I hope you don't mind.
Stay
Perfect.
And then
I mean-
Larry's got a nice little beach
Lake
house.
house.
Yeah.
Lake
house.
house. So we're fine. And then you can all come stay here, and then we'll go stay at Amy's, and then there you go.
Perfect. I have no idea where I'm going. And then we're going to go see all the little tea shops that I keep sending you guys because I don't send them to
I
Amy
would
because
literally show me because I never saw any of that. in London. You just
She doesn't look at her.
Somewhere, somehow, I ended up on the Instagram for London, and you guys have lots of cute little tea shops, lots of little bakeries. You can ride the double-decker bus and have tea with the Grinch. You can ride the double-decker bus and have this. You can have tea at the. Amy's like laughing,
You haven't
really?
got time to have tea.
You can have. I don't drink tea. I don't drink tea,
No,
but
I've
I'll just
only
go for the heck of it.
told that
You
when
just bring your phone and put it around your neck.
Yeah.
It's not exactly what it actually looks like.
I just want to go to the bakery that has the donuts that are like this big. I just
Oh, yeah.
the like stuff wherever that is, like a little hole in the wall.
I'm
Yeah, we're
sure
gonna
there's
go
a
find all
bigger
of
in
them.
America.
I don't know. It
Crispy
depends. Depends
crunch.
where you go.
There you go. Although I do know that pizza is a slice and a bite.
That's right. You know what?
No.
Friday is Joey's
Did I say that
birthday,
right?
and we're ordering pizzas, and I'm going to take pictures of all of them.
I'll put them on the group.
And yes, I will. We're ordering chicken parm pizza, bruschetta, grandma special. I'll take pictures of everything.
I want to see
Amy, I have to ask you from Joe. I need to ask Amy about her first time seeing a red bus. I'm concerned about this.
Yeah.
I'm concerned.
No, so I live just out, well, not Manchester. I live in Preston, and quite a small place. So I'm never really in the city. London's massive compared to where I live, but obviously Shannon, Rach, and Joe all live down south. So I've been travelling quite a lot down south, getting trains, which I don't normally do. And I come out of the train station, like the train station's like Manchester Airport. It's huge.
Yeah.
I've come out of there, and straight away, my son Lenny, who's 3, is obsessed. All he wanted was me to get him a bus, a London bus like we see on telly. So we don't have them here where I am. So as soon as we come out of the train station, I'm like, oh my god, a bus! Like, don't you have buses?
Have buses.
Like London buses, like red buses, but yeah, that was.
You were like a tourist.
It costed me a lot of money. Yeah, it's costing me a lot of money traveling this.
Because everything that we do, like even with TikTok and everything else, all seems to be London way. So Amy seems to always have to travel because everything is more down this way.
Right.
I've got my run though, and you're all coming this way. So
Exactly, we'll make up for it.
Perfect. And I'm going to Stacy's house because she says if I come visit her, she's baking for me. So I'm going to Stacy's house.
Ooh.
Stacey apparently is an amazing baker. She's professional. So she's going to next day deliver me a load of cakes. Thanks, Stacey.
Oh my gosh.
She doesn't know that yet, but she just found that out on the live. Okay.
Next day delivery.
if you go into the post office, I'll have one too.
Yeah, exactly.
And Joe says she's making you all travel for her wedding. Well, thank goodness I didn't get that invitation because I don't think I could afford to go.
Hey, Ronnie.
We'll just do it via Zoom.
I'm going up 2 days, so I'm going up for the actual wedding, come home, then go up again for the party.
The party's not on the same day, right?
No, it's separate.
No. One's on Saturday and one's on a Monday.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes, it's literally the same.
That's what I was told.
Nice.
Well, do y'all have any more questions for them before we let them go? Because it's almost midnight, I think, for them, and I know they would love to go to bed.
No, that we're
I
about
can't believe it's gone that quick. I generally was like, oh my god, like, I don't know what to say. Like, I even messaged you, like, going, why am I so nervous?
Yeah, I'm like, don't be nervous.
Yeah.
So like, we've got it all. Don't worry.
Ronnie's just gave me crabs.
Oh, hi, insomnia.
Hi, Ronnie.
Thanks.
Well,
Ronnie.
I don't know how many people you guys have in your lives, but if they want to come over and give us a follow, we would truly appreciate it.
Please go connect, guys.
Just go pop it over, give us a follow, and
And-
that would be wonderful.
Give me a couple of days and I will have this on Spotify and I'll download it to YouTube and then you guys can have it. And you guys can tell your people about it. If they missed it, they can go listen to it. So I'll let you guys know when I get it all done.
Yeah,
Just give me a couple days.
we will definitely.
Give
Yeah.
me
Please wait till
about 2 weeks.
Give me till like Wednesday.
Oh, I miss you.
Oh, Joe says she can't wait to listen back. Joe, there's lots of juicy tea in here.
But honestly,
yes.
like, thank you so much for everyone for staying with us. Like, I can't believe I
Crabs.
sit there and listen to it.
Thank you so much, Ronnie.
No, just I'm about to go on
I hope you're
Spotify.
What'd you say?
About to go on loads of other places. They're going to be on YouTube. We're going to be
So fame.
That's right. You're going to be famous. We'll get you out there. And one day we'll
That's
all
all
just
that
have to
makes
meet up.
it.
We'll have to come
I
to
don't
you and
think I
meet
don't
up.
think I'm liking it. I don't know if I like it yet. I don't know.
It's all good. It's all good.
Oh,
As
I'm
long
not.
as you stay humble, that's all that matters.
You
You
know, I'm not
obviously are
gonna.
humble.
I'm
I
not
know
gonna
that you
force
will, but
myself
I know
now.
that you're going to. But just remember, always stay humble and be grateful. I know that you guys always will be, but for the people in the chat, always just stay humble and grateful for everything. Live like today is your last, like you don't know what tomorrow holds, and you'll go far in life.
Exactly.
Exactly, and that's what I like about us. It's like
Hey, Andy.
we've stayed the same since. Like, yeah, there might be a bit more extra grey hairs, but
Gray hairs,
With my
never, not on you.
hairdressers.
oh my god, you've got
Oh,
crabs.
thank you, Stacey.
You better go to the doctors if you've got crabs.
Thank you.
Well, we do live on the East
Hi,
Coast
Andy.
where crabs are. Well, I'm known for my blue crabs in Maryland, but yes, and then you
Oh,
go up north, they've got
Blue
lobsters.
crabs.
you know
No,
that
it's true. Have you not know, you don't know that? So they
Nikki's my
literally
one. She's got
they're
crabs.
literally no. You take them out of the ocean, take them out of the water. They
The
literally are
blue.
blue, and then when you cook them, they obviously turn
Isn't
orange.
that what are they lobsters? Aren't they like blue and then you cook them and they're red?
So
Larry said he
Ronnie,
didn't have any gray before he met you two. Now he's all
Ronnie,
gray.
do you have you connected with East Coast? Ronnie's from Virginia.
Oh, come on over. Well,
Oh,
you know what?
Ronnie's
When
not
you
that
guys
far.
go off, I'm going to stay on. So if anybody wants to come over and make some new friends, I'll stay on for a while and see, see who comes in. So if anybody wants to come and pop over, we'd appreciate it.
Don't forget to come and find these two tomorrow. I think JJ will be the first one live in the morning. Usually she is, because these two have to work, and she usually does her cute little battles. As long as TikTok
Yeah.
is nice to me and doesn't mute me like it did today.
I know, I got the
I'll be
message come through. I was like, no. I sent straight in there. I was
Really,
like,
all I
this
said
is
was, I'm
muted.
claiming your mom because her mom was going into mama bear mode. And I was like, I'm claiming your mom. And then I went to go say something. It's like, you have been muted by a creator. I'm like, what? That is rude.
Oops.
I was like, oh,
JJ,
hell no. Not me.
like, screenshot. Here's the proof. And she's like, Shannon's like, what? Wait, huh?
I was like, no. Oh,
Oh, yes, King AJ, I'm coming to find my little innocent bumblebee. Yes, I am. If you
He's
don't know
not
why, I can't.
innocent.
Well, you had to have been in the live that I turned this is what he was. Literally, his face went bright red. His shirt went like this. Then he was like this. Then he was like this. And then he was like this.
I've
And then
never
he had to
seen
get
him
up and he had to
so
go
quiet.
outside.
Well, he
He
wasn't
literally,
shy when
Thank
Officer
you.
Bates was on. That's for
No,
dang
neither
sure.
was Chad.
and then he
Right,
had to go
Shannon?
out. He couldn't sit still. He couldn't sit in his
Hello,
seat.
you
He had to get
okay?
up and walk around. He had to walk around. Then he had to sit down. He's like, oh,
He
I
was.
mean.
I've never seen him so quiet in my life.
Literally, Amy, you should have seen. Literally, AJ could not even speak. I had him so flustered, and all I did was tell him to go Google Thunder Down Under. That's all I said.
To be fair, when I heard Thunder Down Under, it wasn't what in my head I thought it was going to be something completely different to what it was.
Oh, you didn't know what it was either?
When you hear Thunder Down Under, you do not think of what was there. I thought something completely different, so I was quite happy what I saw.
Okay.
I thought it was going to be.
Amy has no idea. I think Amy needs to Google it so she could see what we're talking about because she doesn't know where she seems lost.
Sorry, I think I can hear one of the kids up.
So,
Oh, you're good,
Man,
ma'am. Mommy.
Something's going on.
So I think Amy needs to Google this next, and then we'll get her reaction to it. But
Thunder
I'm just
down
saying, I have never seen, literally, he was like frazzled for 2 days straight. It was the funniest thing.
and I recorded his dancing because
We did. I have that because he owed that dance to me. He didn't want that live out there. But what he didn't know is the live didn't get downloaded or recorded for some reason. So it's okay. No, I wouldn't have put it out there, but it was just fun to let him know that we were going to do that. I wouldn't have put it out there, but it was quite funny. All right, everybody. Well, thank you guys so much for coming. I know Amy's got to go do mom mode things because her babies are stirring upstairs. She's got to go check on the babies. And we will talk to you all tomorrow. Thank you guys so much. And again, give me a couple of days and I will I'll work on it tomorrow. Spotify will probably be first because that's usually the easiest one for me to do. And then I just have to go through and edit. Um, edit the video, and we will get it out there. And I will give you guys links so that your people can go back and listen and watch however they so choose to.
Yep. And if you don't
been
follow East Coast
incredible.
Opinions, please come and give us a follow. We appreciate it. And
Follow everybody in the chats.
we appreciate all the support.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, thank you so
It's been
much.
incredible.
Thank you for coming. We appreciate it.
Of course. I'll stay on for a bit. If anybody wants to hang out, feel free.
Yeah. East Coast going to stay on. If you want to go over there, we're all
You guys.
But please go and drop them a follow. They're on every night. If you are people that don't sleep, like maybe some of us are, they're the ones-
Shannon. Shannon.
She's having a
He says
nap
bye.
first. She'll be up all night.
I've already had my nap.
So you're
She
up
will,
now?
So.
I'll probably fall straight
Yeah.
asleep in a minute, but I had my nap. That's why I look like.
All right, y'all. Thank you guys so much. We will talk to you all tomorrow. Bye.
Thanks,
Thank you
guys.
so much,
Thank you
everyone.
very much, everyone.
You're
Bye.
welcome.
Thank
Bye.
you.